everyone, welcome into another episode of this Chelsea career mode series here on FIFA 23. It is a realistic career mode series with Graham Potter, and today we continue the second season. We've got a big one for you today. We have games against both Bayer Leverkusen and Liverpool in the league and the Champions League respectively. So there's a lot to get into, but before we do get on with that, we've played a few games in between this episode and the last one, so let me show you the best of those games so far. Now, there are some games that I can't show you the highlights of because they weren't on. They finished 0-0, but some of them, such as this big game against Arsenal, we can. Ben Chilwell got the only goal of the game away at the Emirates with an absolute thunderbolt of a strike from outside the area. With his left foot, dipped it over Aaron Ramsdale and got us the only win of the game in what was a 1-0 victory and a massive win to take away from our London rivals. We then went into this game against AC Milan in the Champions League. Tammy Abraham got sent through and put us 1-0 ahead. And that was followed by a goal from Christopher Nkunku, his first of the season. He was put through by Tammy Abraham. And then, in the second half, near the end of the game, Alessandro Bastoni, out of nowhere, produces this absolute stunner of a goal. Not only turning his man, finding himself up the edge of the pitch, but then having the pace to sprint past him and lever it with his left foot and dip that one as well into the top corner. Martignon with no chance whatsoever, giving us a 3-0 victory in the Champions League. So with that being said, here are how the league tables are looking. First off, in the Champions League standings, we are second in this group. We are unbeaten actually, but we've drawn 3 games and only won 1. So that's why we kind of are where we are in terms of second place. Now, we have this game against Bayer Leverkusen today, and the reason why we're showing this one is because if we do win this one, we will seal qualification from the group stage into the knockout rounds of the Champions League. So it's a really big game, and we have it all in our hands, providing we can get the job done today. With regards to the Premier League, we are sticking with the unbeaten theme. An unbeaten record so far, 32 points, currently 6 points clear of Manchester City in second. It has been a wonderful, wonderful start to the season. I've got to say, really enjoying this team now. They are growing, they are improving. The signings that we've made have vastly improved it as well. And all of a sudden, things are looking up big time. We've also had a couple of games in the League Cup as well. We beat Port Vale 2-1 in the third round and then faced off against West Ham and in the fourth round. And that was a 1-0 win, which means that we do have Newcastle in the quarterfinals. And as you see here, looking at this kind of run here, it's winnable. It is more than winnable, this tournament. We lost out in the quarterfinals last time out in this tournament, so we've got to go better this time around and really step up, because there is a chance that we can really push it all the way here. Before we do get into these games today, I want to reach out to you guys, because I want you guys to get at me in the comment section. Again, I want you to let me know what has been your favourite tactic or system that you have used so far in FIFA. Do let me know in the comments down below. Let me know not only the formation, but also the style of the system. Is it a possessional system, a defensive system, a high tempo, extreme pressing system? Please do let me know in the comment section. Really intrigued to hear about that. Just 1 or 2 more housekeeping notes. I've gone through and changed some of the numbers finally. You may not have seen them in the highlights, but now we have finally managed to do it. The likes of Tammy now on number 9. We've switched Bastoni as well, as someone pointed out, made him number 95. He does of course wear that jersey number for Inter Milan in real life. That is his favourite number. So we've made a couple of changes with regards to the numbers as well, and hopefully they do look a bit better. I'll be honest, with this career mode, got a lot of people in the comment section constantly saying how I'm doing things wrong and it's unrealistic and going about people like Guardiola and stuff, and it's getting a little bit tiring now, I'll be honest, and starting to make me not enjoy this career mode as much. So hopefully we can kind of reignite that interest today, because at the moment it's really kind of getting to me a little bit. But enough of that, let's talk about this game today. You'll notice something big on the off straight away. That is a new system, a new tactic. I kind of looked at what Graham Potter is doing with Chelsea so far in real life, and you know, he's kind of using a different formation every game, and it's less about the formation and more about the approach and the overall system. So I decided with the 3-4-3, it was kind of getting a little bit stale in terms of the way I was playing. I'm getting into a lot of bad habits and stuff, using the same old methods over and over again of approaching and scoring goals. So decided to switch it up. They've utilised the 4-3-3 this season, and it keeps the same principles. It retains those principles of a Graham Potter system. It's just a different shape, just a slightly different approach. Got those wingers now. So we'll see how this one goes. This is the first time I'm going to be using it, so it could go very badly or it could go very well. So a tough game against Bayer Leverkusen today. They've made a couple of good signings in this. They've currently got Kimpembe at the back as well. That's a really good signing. They've got a very good team. So this is no walkover. Got that snowy pitch as well. Tough wintry conditions. We've got the yellow lines out. It's actually the first time I've seen that on this FIFA. So that's very interesting as well. Let's see if we can cope with the conditions. Oh, that was dodgy. Oh, that was very dodgy. The ball just fell to Abraham, and here's an opportunity here. He'll go on his own. There's the goal. Tammy Abraham capitalising on a horrendous mistake from the Leverkusen goalkeeper. That's the first real chance we've had this game. It's come on the stroke of half-time, and Tammy Abraham is the one who makes them pay. What on earth is the keeper doing here? Rolls it out to his player, who is just in danger immediately from a fantastic press from Tammy. And he had the square option, but he goes for goal himself and makes no mistake. It's finally a breakthrough, and it is 1-0. Right, so there is half-time. Thankfully, it is looking a bit healthier than what it was just a moment ago. Now that we do have that goal, having a quick look in the match facts, you know, not much going for us in terms of creativity, but we are having a bigger share of possession. So let's see what we can do about that in the second half. Cucurella looking for a 1-2 with Sterling, and that's it. This is an opportunity now. Surely we can't let this one go. Cucurella into Abraham. Oh, he's got to do better there. Falls to Abraham. He's not offside either. He's got to shoot first time. That's a great chance. Not taken. Right, we're going to go short from this corner. And Kunku. Oh, he's onto his left. And this is an opportunity. Oh, good save from the keeper this time. Bellingham spotted a ball over the top there to Reece James. Nods it down lovely to Abraham. There's a ball on there. Can he find Gallagher? He can. Save. Sterling on the rebound. He bottles it. Absolutely just bottles it completely. Oh, well, that's it then. Full time in the end. Unfortunately, not a lot of highlights to show you guys. So I do apologise for that. Pretty tame game. Leverkusen just decided not to put it on us at all. No idea what Jared Bowen's doing at Leverkusen either. But there you go. And for us, it's a job well done, because it means that we have qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League, regardless of the result in the other game between Milan and Victoria Pilsen. So that is a massive, massive result. So a look there, Milan actually drew to Pilsen, which puts us in prime position to not only qualify, but to finish top of the group, which does great stuff for our draw for the next round as well. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So, Bastoni's out for the season. ACL injury, 7 months. Nice. I can't believe it, man. He's been signing of the season. He really has. He's been so good. So to lose him is a horrendous blow. It really is. You know, just looking on the bench. Thankfully, we have players who can step in. Fofana is unbelievable. And he obviously has been playing in the 3, but in the 2... that we tried today with just Bastoni and Koulibaly. So, listen, we've got players who can step in. Chalobah, not bad as well. Colwell's on there. But that is just a bitter, bitter blow. And it really couldn't have happened at a worse time. Look at this. You know, we've got Liverpool now. They're currently 3rd. It's first versus 3rd. You know, we really needed him for this game, particularly with how fast their forward line is as well. So to have lost him ahead of that game as well just makes it even worse. It really does. So we're going to mix it up a little bit as a result. As you can see, some tired legs at the moment. We've had to make a couple of changes. Kovacic comes in for Connor G, and Mason Mount comes in for Nkunku as well. We also bring in Chilwell for Cucurella, and naturally Wesley Fofana does replace Alessandro Bastoni. Stick with the 4-3-3. Let's see what it can do. We'll match them in terms of the formation. So let's see. Interesting that Kyle Walker-Peters is at left back for them. And I'm wondering if that's Thomas Muller in centre mid. Some very odd decisions here. Now, I'm pretty sure last season Liverpool absolutely humiliated me in this career mode. I've got a feeling it was like 4-1, 4-2. So let's find out, shall we? Oh, that's not a good start at all. Darwin Núñez just blitzing past Koulibaly, but he does recover, thankfully. Oh my god, this press is horrendous. We're in trouble here already. Darwin Núñez through to Keita. And Mendy forcing to a save. Get rid of it, Koulibaly. He does. We live to fight another day. It's a lively start. Bellingham. Looking for that ball of Tammy Abraham. He's got it. He's been dragged out wide a little bit here, but the opportunity's still on. Don't know what Van Dijk is doing. Oh, it's a mess up. Trent Alexander-Arnold showcasing his defensive abilities. And Tammy Abraham will take it, but let's face it, it is a clear own goal. A save from Alisson. And Alexander-Arnold, he can't do much about it, let's face it. He cannot do much about that. He's just trying to follow it in. Bounces off him. An absolute horrendous mix-up between the both of them. Look at that. It actually bounces off him twice. It originally hits him, hits off Alisson, then hits back off him and goes into the net. What a crazy goal. We needed that desperately because they started off really lively. Oh, that's a poor pass on Luis Diaz. And Conte with the ball through to Mason Mount. Here's an opportunity now. Van Dijk might have the pace on him here. No, he doesn't. Oh, Mount. Shoot. Oh, no. No, 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 no. For goodness sake. Ugh. Let's have a look at the replay then. I want to know if this is my fault. Yeah, it is. I mean, I was just too slow. Too slow. I should have just went back to keeper. Just got to go back to keeper in that situation, haven't you? Yeah, that was definitely on me. Disappointing. Feed Darwin Núñez through. 1-1. James. Oh, there's a ball on there. Oh, he's found Abraham. What a ball. Oh, it's just a loose first touch. Loose first touch. Just couldn't quite bring it under control. Looking to feed that one in his Conte, and he's found him as well. Kovacic. Oh, he does Van Dijk. Goes for goal. Save from Alisson to force that corner. Well, that was just silly, weren't it? It's not a red card, but that was just a silly, silly foul to make. Have a look here. He came flying in. What is he doing? It's completely changed the complexion of the game now. They've signed Ricardo Pereira, apparently, and they've just brought him on at centre-back. That has changed the complexion of the game completely. Oh, what is Ricardo Pereira doing? Oh, it's a poor touch from Koulibaly. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Naby Keita. What is Koulibaly? He's having a horrendous game. He's giving away both goals. He's really out of sorts. Oh, just awful, awful touch. And the fact that Keita's managed to sneak that one in as well. Wow, that is a real turn against the books. Because, you know, them down to 10 men off all we had this. So it's time for some substitutes. We're going to take Abraham off, Sterling off. We're bringing on Nkunku and Armando Broja as well. I haven't got a whole lot to bring on other than that, really. Nice play. Broja, Kovacic looking for that return ball. Armando Broja's in here. He's got the beating of Virgil van Dijk. He'll go for goal. And what a response that is. The substitute immediately on. Goes to celebrate with the away fans in that corner. What a response that is. Armando Broja, look at this. It's a great give and go. A lovely 1-2. Him and Mateo Kovacic working that opening. Straight on from the bench. He makes an instant impact. Leaves Van Dijk for dead. He really does. Something that Abraham wasn't able to do this game. And that is a brilliant response. Just going to have a crack here. Oh, good save. Good save from Alisson. That's a decent attempt from Nkunku. I do apologise, everyone. I've just realised that my camera's run out of memory again. So you'll have to do without game cam for the rest of the game, unfortunately. Oh, what is it with us giving the ball away so deep in our own half? It's poor. Koulibaly, get up. What is he doing? Oh my God. For goodness sake. Ah, it's pathetic, man. Let's have another look at the replay. What? Do you know what I mean? Why does he just fall over him? Just gets blocked. Do you know what I mean? And why is Ricardo Pereira up there as well? And then the fact that no one's around to just... it's pathetic. Well, that's full time. Yeah, that's really, really poor. Really poor. Just Koulibaly at fault for all three goals. He had an absolutely woeful game, and that's a shame. We've lost our unbeaten record. You know, we desperately missed Bastoni, that's for sure, because the defence just fell apart without him, and they had 10 men as well. That is a massive, massive loss. It really is. It's poor. Very, very poor. And it's the first time this season we come out of the game just really disappointed. I don't know what to say. League table looks a whole lot worse now. It's crazy. First loss of the season, and yet we're only 3 points clear. You know, even after only the first loss of the season, you know, we are going to be pushed all the way. We really are by Man City. They're still unbeaten as well. So that's going to be a really, really tough race. I dare say Koulibaly might get dropped for that next game, just so he sees the error of his ways as well against Leicester. So I think we probably return for the next episode against Man City. That would make sense, wouldn't it? You know, first versus second, you'd have thought by that point. If there are any changes to kind of the league standings in that time, and it does become a little bit less relevant, then maybe we go ahead into January again. We've got Liverpool again in January, so we'll see how that one plays out. Again, it's just a real shame that we've lost that unbeaten record there on a live com as well. That's a real shame that has happened, and it's just Liverpool, man. I just seem to struggle against playing them on this game. I don't know what it is. We're also starting to look ahead to transfer season now, and you know, I think ultimately we're not going to make any more signings. You know, we made a lot of signings in the summer, and that has to be enough for us to go with. So we've got to just get by with what we have, really, despite the injury to Bastoni. So with that being said, I think we're going to round it off there. Don't forget to let me know down below what your favourite system to use has been so far on FIFA 23. I'm really interested to hear that. Check out my Patreon. The link to that is down below. Lots of great perks and rewards on there, and also my gaming podcast. With a recent episode, we covered FIFA 23 and gave out a review on it, so I think you guys will really enjoy that as well. Don't forget to give me a follow on Twitter, ring the bell to get notifications every time I upload on the channel as well, and drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it and want to see more. On that note, we're going to round it off there. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.